This is the SAKER 6-inch cordless buffer and polisher. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the instruction manual. Here is the tool itself, the battery for it, and the charger. Plugs into a standard outlet like that, has a barrel jack connector, and that plugs into the battery itself, so you can't use the unit while it's charging. You may wish to also get a separate battery for it, an extra battery for it, I should say. Those are available from SAKER directly. The tool itself, I'll show you a little about right here, and then we'll get into everything else. Battery just pops in and just pop it in like that. On-off switch right over here, and speed control that you can adjust just by rotating the wheel like that. This is a random orbital buffer, so this does not just spin straight as you see. It's going to vibrate and jump around and do all kinds of stuff like that. 3 lights here for battery indicator status. Turn it on. You see the lights light up. As you see, that is not going straight around. It's widening and shortening and doing all kinds of stuff. We could speed it up. And that's your highest speed, and it's infinitely variable all the way back down. This will do up to 5,000 RPM, and then the switch right there shuts off. You can hang on to it with 2 hands, which is nice. In the bag over here, the black thing is an apron. When you use it, stuff tends to fling outwards. That's just the nature of it. So they give you a nice apron to wear. You have a sponge pad here, 6-inch. It's all hook and loop type fasteners. Goes right on the bottom of it. They give you a wave sponge like that, and a bunch of different bonnets over here. Among the polishing bonnets that you get a synthetic wool bonnet, a fleece bonnet, a non-woven fabric bonnet, a Sherpa bonnet, 2 microfiber bonnets, and the sanding disc. It's very simple to attach any of these to it. Let me just show you that quick. So for example, right here, just line it up as best you can. That looks pretty good right there. Press it on good just to make sure. And now you got it. There you go. You can raise your speed up. Works best using your right hand. Top speed, it goes. And then of course you can put a bonnet over that. It just stretches on over it. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. So I have some wax on the bonnet, which is covering one of the sponge pads, and I'm going to wax this surface here, something that I used to do years ago and just have been lacking in doing for a long time. I never had a polisher or buffer like this, so I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go with kind of what I've seen. We'll put some wax down in spots. I think that's good. We'll start off at a low speed. And I'm going to ramp that up to maybe here. And we're going to buff this in. Seems to work very well. It's not getting stuck or having any issues whatsoever. You can see the pattern it's making on here because it's orbital as such. Make sure I get the edges here as well. That looks pretty good there. As usual, you leave that to dry to a haze and then buff it off. I'm going to do that by hand because I find that's really the most effective way. So I have a rag here, and I'm going to just lightly buff this off. Well, that should do it. I can tell you for one, it's slick. So that wax really worked. Can't get rid of the scratches on it, that's just there. But just to prove how slippery and slick it is and how the wax worked, that otherwise wouldn't slide. It skates around everywhere on here now. So that worked real well. So once again, this was the SAKER 6-inch cordless buffer and polisher. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon, and also I'll leave a link to the manufacturer's website where you can also find it available. It's also sold with additional batteries for it, which is a great thing to have because there's nothing worse than a job half finished. How long the battery will last was not stipulated, but it's always better to be over-prepared and not need, rather than be under-prepared and need. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.